I want to talk about the Lord's timing, y'all. That's what I believe the message is for the week, to kickstart this week and basically keep us on a certain focal point. Um, as humans, right? As people, we tend to promote and push our own will over the will of the Most High. It's like being human beings, we're ego driven a lot of the times, at least a great deal of us. And we want to jump step the Lord, we want to jump step the Most High, and we want to push things to go our way. And we want to put ourselves in places, in situations that we ought not be in, because we believe that we can change something that's unchangeable. The Lord may have certain doors of opportunity closed for you because there's certain things that you can't change. It may be a cesspool waiting for you. And a lot of the times we put ourselves in we put ourselves in very bad situations just because we want to promote and push our own will, not understanding that the Lord's timing is everything. See, Satan's timing is to rush you to do things. Satan's timing is to go against long suffering, the quick fix. Satan wants you to have a quick answer, a quick solution. Satan wants to reward you quickly. He don't even want you to work. Satan doesn't want to teach you the importance of hard work, long suffering, patience, understanding, leaning not on your own understanding, and things of that nature. Satan don't want you to have that grasp on reality. He wants you to rush. And listen, I'm gonna tell you, even people in your life, some of these individuals, if they're not on your frequency, if they're not on your wavelength, then you got to let them go. You got to get them out of your life, because they could be being used by Satan. See, one thing about it, when the like-minded are connected, it's very spiritual. Whatever type of relationship you have with like-minded individuals who want the same thing, time is not even in existence. Now, what do I mean by that? It doesn't even matter. You understand it? You understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Because there's a frequency and a wavelength that y'all under. Meaning you can go weeks, months, days, years without building with certain people. But guess what? That connection is still there. Why? Because when y'all cross paths, the Most High gave divine timing on that relationship, on that connection, on that friend. See, we got to be more energy based. We got to go off the flow. That's why I really do not like people trying to force or insert themselves into my life. And I know that you chosen one shouldn't want that as well. You shouldn't want anybody trying to assert themselves, inject themselves when the timing is not divine. It's the Lord's timing. And that's what we got to understand. The Bible tells us the steps of the righteous is ordered. The Most High orders our steps. So it's a chronological time span. There's a chain of events. Life is supposed to be a series of events that you learn from. And when those steps are ordered and you are purpose driven and you know you have a purpose, I'm telling you right now, you cannot let Satan distract you. You cannot let Satan, your adversary, distract you off of that path. Because I'm telling you now, when you are a person with a purpose and you going on those steps that were ordered, that the Most High gave you, that He put in your life, let's make this clear. Nobody, and I mean nobody, should be able to stop you from reaching your goals. I'm telling y'all, because those steps are ordered. Now, what's an order? When you go to the military and they give you a direct order, and you don't follow through, you are penalized for this, right? If they order you to do something, drop down, give me 20, drop down and give me 50. Listen, if the Lord ordered your steps and you let other people deter you from that, or you let your own ego, because you want to push and promote your own will against God's will. If you want to do that, when he gave you order already, then there will be consequence and repercussion. So we got to learn as believers to go with the flow. There's nothing new under the sun. In the days of the prophets, there was a lot of uncertainty, y'all. There was a lot of uncertainty. In the times we living in right now, it's a lot of uncertainty. That's where that faith of a mustard seed should be born. Through the uncertainty. That's where faith kicks in. You shouldn't want to rely on a quick fix. You know, everything that glitter ain't gold. Every offer that's on the table ain't the right offer. Let me tell you this right now. Satan is collecting souls right now. People selling their souls left and right. There's some people selling their souls just to keep their job that they at right now. Because we in those days. People selling their souls to pretty much jump skip the Most High. Because they're getting impatient. Because they can't deal with the uncertainty. They worry. Listen, the Bible tells us the Most High have never forsake the righteous. Never in the history of that book did the Lord forsake those who are doing his will. It's not going to happen. So if you have those feelings of insecurity, anxiety, you feel the need to put things into your own hands to force any type of situation, whether it be a relationship that you're involved in, whether it be a job opportunity, whether it be actually jumping the gun and letting somebody back in your life, or it's just something that you feel rushed to do, and you feel that level of anxiety, it's because you're not operating in the steps that were ordered for you. You're outside of the spectrum and the protection of the Most High. You're outside of that. And sometimes as people, we need to reel ourselves back in. And especially a lot of you brothers out there, like, let's not even add just brothers, it's everybody. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of people who grow depressed. There's a lot of people who get real down on themselves because they look at their lives and they look at where they're at this current moment, and they're comparing themselves to everybody else. You're comparing yourself to everybody else, where this person is at, what this person is doing. You know, I heard this person that they advanced in this area. Listen, here's the issue with that. Number one, that's idolatry. Number two, just because you're looking at your life and you may not have all the trinkets, the whistles and bells, or be at a certain stature or a status that you want to be. Let me explain this. It is not a race. With the steps the Lord have ordered for you is not like everybody else's steps. What you have to endure, what you have to go through, is not everybody else. You understand? That's what you got to know. You got to get tunnel vision. You can't be looking all around you, who's doing what people got going on in their lives, because you get on social media and you see people, quote unquote, living their best life. At least that's how it appears to you. Listen, you don't know what people got going on in their life. It's best to focus on yourself. It's best to focus on your walk, your relationship with the Creator. It's too often where people are comparing themselves to others, and you want to have their lifestyle, but you haven't done the groundwork. You want to be in a certain place, but maybe the Lord don't want you there, and you're not relying on His timing. The book of Ecclesiastes says it's a time for everything under the sun. There's a time for everything under the sun. There's so many temptations out there. I know a lot of people are growing weary. You want to advance. Nobody likes being stagnant in life. Even those individuals who seem to be lethargic and complacent. Deep down, they don't want to be stagnant. But there's times where the Lord, He actually keeps you on an even keel. He keeps you moving just like that while He's teaching you, while He's instilling certain knowledge and wisdom in your life, where He's shielding you from the ways of the world. But that old devil, ooh, the most subtle beast in the field, with the gift of gab. Oh man, they know how to appear. And people think, when they think about the devil, they thinking about this big red beast with horns coming out their head, coming out this head. Listen, Satan would never appear to you in his original form. Satan will appear with someone. Listen, Satan will appear like someone who have all the answers for you. He will appear like someone who got all the answers. He can come in the form of a business partner. He can come in the form of a female, a male, somebody who has all the answers for you. And they can give you that quick fix need. They can give you just what you need to reach the next level in life. And they come out of nowhere. Come out of nowhere. When something seems too good to be true, ladies and gentlemen, it's too good to be true. There's a lie there. There's a manipulation there. Nothing that's built quickly lasts. The Bible tells us to build whatever we're going to build, our house, on a solid foundation. Build it on a rock. There's so many people out here building sand castles. That's why you see all these celebrities, they getting put on. They are blowing up overnight. One hit wonders turning into multi-platinum selling artists overnight, and they dying. They dying. Because while you was out here looking for a genie in a bottle, trying to get your wishes granted, Satan was looking at it as an opportunity to take you for all that you're worth. Some of y'all got people in your life that's Satan. They're not with the divine timing of the Most High because they make you feel pressured. They're not in the same flow. And that's not always because it's a person that's a devil. Don't get it twisted. Some people just not on your level. They're not on your same flow. They don't get you. You understand? A lot of us introverted people, we need a lot of alone time. We need a lot of time to process people. We cannot feel pressure. And I know a lot of y'all can relate to this. We cannot feel pressure to do anything. I mean, I'm the type of person, when somebody's driving behind me, I'm in Georgia. When I'm out here and I'm on these country roads and I'm maneuvering, I'm skating, doing what I'm doing, and somebody is driving real close behind me, you know what that make me do? It makes me slow down even more. I'm that guy. If I'm driving and taking my time, somebody drive up real close, I'm like, okay, let me drop about 10 more miles per hour. Because I'm on the Lord's time. I'm in a realm where time don't exist like that. That's how you gotta look at life. I know that that's an example, but that's how it has to be. Can't nobody rush you to do anything. Can't nobody pressure you, because you don't answer to people, you answer to the Most High. Too many people out here are people pleasers, going against their own gut feeling. Don't you know that's a protection mechanism? where somebody's trying to push you into doing something and you just don't feel right. It doesn't feel right. The timing doesn't line up. I'm not going to force anything on anybody. And, it is what it is. It's the Lord's timing.